everybody, this is Jewelyn and my grandma Janet.
Hello.
Welcome back to my channel and welcome to my first video back from the Philippines. I'm so happy to be back home with my grandma, Evie, and all of my plants. Literally, when I walked into my home last night, I got in at 9 p.m. at home. The plants were here waiting to greet me and Evie was so excited to see me. So I just had a morning filled with classes and it's a very busy work weekend for me for Labor Day weekend. I don't have a day off, but we will be going to Santa Barbara as a belated birthday day trip for my grandma. I wanted to take her to Santa Barbara so she can see what Santa Barbara looks like to celebrate her belated birthday, and we will be going back to some of my favorite nurseries that I went out there a couple months ago, and I'm really looking forward for my grandma to see Santa Barbara. So stay tuned for some come with me's. My grandma has just a couple days left with me. She will be here for another 5 days and then we're going to Las Vegas and then she's gonna go home from there. So in today's video, it is the last day of the month. I wanted to start off with pot of fame for the month of August. Happy belated birthday to my grandma. You had a nice time with Catherine, I heard.
For sure.
So Catherine surprised her.
Yes, we went to a fabulous breakfast, which I liked, and first time I gone there and I love it. It was fun.
And she also surprised you with a birthday gift.
Oh yes, beautiful card, well wishes, a beautiful scarf which I love, and a beautiful warm long sweater.
Okay, and you had a cupcake too, a birthday cupcake.
Oh yes, to top it off, another piece of cake.
Yeah, so that was nice. So grandma wants to start off with the small babies first in today's video, and she's been here while I was away and she's seen a lot of cool new growth while I was away, so I'm looking forward to hearing the backstories. So first one I wanted to talk about is this Euphorbia, which I think I shared maybe on a previous video on its new growth, but I could not pass up sharing it in today's video. If you see here, there's 3 babies that popped up. Now I think maybe this one was here, but now there's 2 more babies, which I thought was really cool. This is a Euphorbia kuntii, I think I'm pronouncing that correct, but just take a look at the markings and just the interesting dynamic shape of it. I was really excited when I got this. Catherine and I got matching plants for the plant festival this summer, and I was really happy when I seen this. I sat down, I was like, oh my goodness grandma, look at the new growth. I have to share this one. So this was a last minute pick for today's video. Really love this Euphorbia. I love collecting them, they're super cool. And this one is a rare one for me. I've never seen it before, and that's another cool thing I like going to plant festivals. I love going to plant festivals because that's when I get to see the really rare babies, and this is one of them. So I just wanted to give a little shout out to this one. So the one in my grandma's hand is the next one I want to talk about. This is a squill that Carrie gave me, and it was one of the last babies that she gifted me, and it's doing really good. I'm actually going to send her a picture of this so she can see the update of it. So a lot of new growth. The leaves got really big and the baby got really big. Nice. And this has been living on the Blue Tiffany table for quite some time. In fact, its whole entire life, and it's living in a thrifted cup my mom got me. So that's a really fun update on that plant. And I'm looking forward to see if more babies is gonna pop up. Like her original mother plant, which she propagated up for this baby for me, has tons of baby and growth. If you watch her plant tour, you've probably seen it, but I was really excited to see this one this morning with lots of new growth, so I had to share it for this month's pot of fame. Here we go, here's the next one. So this is an update on my rare Rhaphidophora Tetris perma, and this was a plant that I got as an unboxing plant, so it was very fun to see this have new growth. So these are the new leaves.
Yes, that one,
this one and this one. And this popped out when, grandma?
The middle part of last week.
Okay, so it's been a giving plant.
Very much. It seems like every week
there's new leaves.
Yeah. And
if you see here, there's like an aerial root here. So I'm gonna stake this up so it can climb up and it can stand upright. So it's cool to see this thing grow on me, especially since I paid a lot of money for it. But this is the current look. Getting really interesting looking. Yeah. So I love it. It was an investment for me and I can't wait to see it get bigger. So we're gonna have to go pot shopping, which we'll do that tomorrow. So stay tuned. because I'm gonna get some more white planters, which is not a surprise, but definitely one of my favorite plants. This is living full-time in my bathroom. From time to time, I'll bring out my house plants in the patio, but this does live in my bathroom full-time, and all of my plants, Grandma, for the most part in my bathroom is doing really good.
Yeah.
So, fun update on the Rhaphidophora tetrasperma. Its roommate in the bathroom, my pink princess Philodendron. This, as soon as I walked into the bathroom, I was like, oh my goodness, it got so tall. So it grew, and there's lots of new baby growth. Yeah. Like, look at this fun leaf here.
1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, and then look at this one, Grandma. Look at this.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Look at that. How it's growing a new, like.
Oh my goodness.
It's growing a whole new section. Like yeah, I think that's so cool. So right here, there's like a whole new section that's popping up. Look at that. So cute. So I'm gonna have to also stake this one up, and who knows, maybe put it in a bigger planter. I think the philodendrons that are in my bathroom that are really top heavy, I think those planters, Grandma, should go for these too when we get bigger planters tomorrow. So I think they're gonna have to get an upgrade soon.
And then the sticks to hold.
Yes. So that's the plan for the pink princess and the Rhaphidophora. Moving on to the Regal Shield. I seen this morning and I can't believe it. It popped out a whole new leaf. Grandma, did you notice this one?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't? It was hiding behind the philodendrons.
Oh my goodness.
I know. So it's making a comeback. I seen this just maybe like 5 minutes ago when I was looking at the babies to see who was going to be featured in today's video. And it's doing really good. So we put it back in a planter, this time in a cobalt blue planter. And it went back. It was in the greenhouse for not that long.
No, about maybe 2 weeks.
And then like it made a comeback, so it came back out of the greenhouse and back into a planter. I don't know if you guys watched the Clean With Me where my grandma went through the whole greenhouse and cleaned everything up, and that's when she beheaded this alocasia because it got attacked by mealybugs. And yeah, then right away it started popping up new leaves. So I was really happy about its comeback here because I was really sad. This was originally living in the bathroom on the seal of my shower, and then it got attacked by mealybugs, and there you go. So it's doing really good. So have faith in your plants. We just put new soil, new everything, and put it back in a nursery planter, put it back in the greenhouse, and then soon enough it went back into a planter. So nice fun update here. Can't wait to see this leaf unfurl. Here's a fun one. So this is another alocasia, my very rare Stingray, which I got from the Bay Area. And look at this, a brand new baby Stingray right front and center. Look at how cute that is. Grandma, when did that pop up?
2 days ago.
Oh, just 2 days ago.
Well, it was fertile, but you know, when it really opened
was 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Okay. I was really surprised when I talked to her over my trip and she said the Stingray is giving a new baby. I was like, what? I'm kind of curious to see how many Stingrays will pop up at once. So right now we have 4 at a time. Let's see if I can get more without any of the adult leaves dying. Sound off in the comments below if you have the Stingray and how many Stingrays do you have growing all at once. I really hope I don't lose any of the adult ones as more babies pop up, but isn't this so adorable? It's so cute. So I look forward to seeing more baby Stingrays popping up, and if it does, I will definitely keep the channel updated and share it on a pot of fame. But it's so cute, and it's living in a nursery planter. I'm really nervous about putting it in a regular ceramic planter because alocasias are finicky plants. So I think this one, it's going to live in this planter, and I'm fine with that. If anything, we can just stick it in a decorative pot. So that's the plan on that one, and so far so good. Here's another rare philodendron that I recently got. I believe this is a Florida Ghost. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. There was no ID on this, and I picked this up from West Hollywood as part of my birthday plant haul before I left for the Philippines. And look at this. This is so cool. If you look really closely, you can see a new baby about to unfurl. Isn't that so adorable? Grandma, when did you spot this one?
2-3 days ago.
Oh my goodness. And you can see like the little aerial nodes too. It's so cute. So I'm really happy. But plans for this one, I don't know. I don't know if we should, what should we do? Should we keep this stem? Should we propagate it and like cut it off of this weird shaped stem and then throw the aerial roots in water? I don't know, because it's growing kind of weird.
Let's wait for a little bit.
Okay, Grandma said wait for a little bit. Because it's doing so good.
Yeah.
You know,
I guess
it just has a weird, like the adult stem, and I have a cutting of, I guess, the mother plant.
Yeah.
Or this is maybe the end part of the mother plant, I'm thinking. I don't know, who knows, but I'll figure out what to do with this plant and I'll share it on the channel. It's a weird cutting. Yeah, I can easily fix that and just get rid of this main stem. Sound off down below in the comments, what would you do? Would you keep it like this? Or would you take it off of this main stem, since there's a lot of aerial roots here, and then water propagate it and then plant it up from here, and then plant it up from here? Let me know in the comments, what would you do if this was your plant baby. Next is my beautiful Monstera Adansonii. This is my second one, and I got this from the Bay Area. It's doing so good. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
So if you look throughout the whole plant, there's bunch of leaves
over a dozen new leaves
unfurling, and it's doing so good. This lives in my patio full time on my wicker coffee table. If you've seen my plant tour for my patio for summer 2019, you've seen it. Yeah. But every section is growing new leaves. It's incredible and coming nice and full. Yeah, there's a lot of new growth here, and I can always take sections from this if I wanted to propagate it, but I like the fullness of this. And for me, this is still considered a rare plant. It's becoming more readily available, where it's not so common anymore, but for a lot of people this is still considered a rare plant. It's definitely not like a pothos where you see it everywhere, so it's still on the rare side, but lots of new growth everywhere on this Monstera Adansonii. So I wanted to share it on the channel, especially since I flew with this plant on the airplane from the Bay Area.
It got real big too.
Yes, so there's a lot of sections, like it's gonna start trailing.
Let it trail.
Yeah. So it's doing good, and I have it in the white plastic planter that it originally came with from the nursery. I put this in my carry-on, the white plastic planter with my clothes around it, and then I hand carried the plant. So it's doing really good. So I just wanted to share an update on it. So my grandma wanted to share the red Congo update. So it's doing really good. As you can see, this thing is a giver. Take a look at this beautiful leaf that's slowly unfurling. So the new leaves come out in this shade of red, and then eventually they'll turn to dark green. So I really love philodendrons. The red Congo is a giver. It's always giving me new leaves, but grandma wanted me to share it for this month's pot of fame, and I'm glad she pointed it out, because I didn't catch this until she mentioned that the red Congo had given a new leaf. So it's so gorgeous, definitely like 30 times bigger than Catherine's. So these do get really big. If you get this red Congo philodendron, beware if you have a small space. Let's wrap up the video with my second Hoya Bella that has given me blooms. My original one gave me blooms recently, and I knew that this was gonna happen. I just didn't know when, and I came home to tons of blooms. So grandma, when did this started happening on the plant?
The week you left.
Look at it. So there's one section here, one section here. Look at how cute. Another here. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. There's another one. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Wow, that's many.
Yeah, so there's over 13, because there's a bunch that hasn't opened up yet, but wow, 13 that's already opened and bloomed, with more to come. If you take a look at the blooms, it's white with like a cute purple in the center. It's so adorable, and I love the smell of it. It's very fragrant. If you look really closely on the beautiful cute blooms, this Hoya Bella has a white bloom with a purple center, and it's very fragrant. It's so cute. There's another pretty section here. Take a look at this section. So in full bloom, so cute. Look at it. Love it. So this was probably one of my favorite updates that I came home to on my plant babies. But I'm looking forward to going through the collection and seeing all of the updates on my plants. And that is gonna wrap up this month's Pot of Fame. Grandma, what was your favorite Pot of Fame baby for the month of August?
This one.
Oh, the Regal Shield.
Yeah, because he was bald.
I know.
And now he's got 3 leaves.
I know. So that's gonna wrap up this Pot of Fame. It's very interesting. A lot of my rare plants, as you see, were featured in today's video. My alocasias, my monsteras, my rhaphodophoras, and my Hoya Bella. So a lot of the favorite plants that I've been keeping an eye on that are very rare, and also the plant baby that Carrie gifted me. So thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. If you're new, welcome to the channel. Subscribe, support the channel. I do daily uploads. You can find more on my blog at ilovejewelyn.blogspot.com. Until next time, aloha from Santa Monica, California. Bye.